will win. You know, you get enough people collaborating, they put their effort and energy together, people treat each other well, that vibe passes, and then it makes everything better.
It's hard to say, it's hard to know, it's hard to let those little things go.
I've never seen something really like this.
Good time, good people.
So this whole thing encompasses everybody with something that everybody likes, which is music.
Welcome to Foco MMA.
Join us for a weekend celebrating the Northern Colorado music scene. The Fort Collins Music Experiment begins Friday, April 13th and continues on Saturday at venues throughout Fort Collins. Find out more, including the full lineup of your favorite local bands, at focomx.org.
Welcome back one final time here on the Ram Report as we continue to talk Colorado State basketball. Brian Roth back with you, your host, joined on set by women's basketball head coach Kristen Holt. Kristen, thanks for joining us.
Sure.
Let's take a look back at the Mountain West Conference tournament. You guys get that number 3 seed and taking on Boise State in the first round. And boy, a contest that you guys just really struggled shooting, especially in the second half, and it ultimately led to your demise.
Yeah, we had some good shots, I thought, in the beginning of the game. I know Sam really had some good looks, and I thought our guards were doing a great job of getting it inside. A lot of inside out was taking place. We just couldn't put those down, and then I thought we got tentative, and then we had foul trouble later in the game that where Kelly and Sam were out for a big chunk of the second half. And that wasn't good for us either, because we really needed those two in there as much as we could have them.
Again, a first-round matchup between Colorado State and Boise from Las Vegas.
Underneath, Forte shakes her man over, back to Mestog, 3 ball from hers, up and good, Tim Mestog. Now the Rams want a press transition. Haley Thompson's going to stop on the left side. Just shakes her man free.
It's really frustrating just because, I mean, it doesn't really matter how good of a game that anyone has if we don't win. But, I mean, Coach gave me the go to shoot today and encouraged me to be aggressive, and I felt like they were leaving me pretty open for some shots, so I just took them.
Double back to Haley Thompson, catches it in motion and hits another jump shot, a 2. Have a play, Mestog with triggered in. Looks to go underneath to Heimster, who's open there, and she hits it and it's fouled underneath.
With Sam and Kelly on the bench, it's hard because we didn't have the normal inside threat that we used to have, and that was gone, and then they kept pressuring the outside, so it was hard. They were really physical too, so Megan kind of had to do it on her own.
Megan Heimster from the dribble baseline, step all the way through, scoop shot is up and in. To Hunt on the baseline, she's going to go all the way through, jumps up through, floats in the air, and a nice rhythm.
I'm very proud of this team, and I told them in the locker room that, you know, we had a really, really tough non-conference schedule, and we were 4-11. And most teams would crumble, or they wouldn't have the confidence to maybe continue on. And I think we just really hit some milestones this year by being undefeated at home. We finished 3rd in our conference, and we just didn't play well today. Boise State was very good today, and they made more good plays than we did. And but Kim obviously is one of the best players to ever play at CSU. I'm very proud of what she's done. And Haley had a tremendous game tonight with 15 points and 10 rebounds.
Back to Thompson, 3 ball from her. It's good, Haley Thompson.
Again, the Rams bow out in the first round against Boise State, and I know that was a disappointing loss for you guys, especially the way that conference tournament bracket was setting up for you.
I know, it was, I thought, a good draw for us. We had played very well against Boise in the 2 regular season games. I thought we had a good week of preparation going in. Certainly we had a little more time this year to get ready for the tournament. We were rested and ready. Game plan was good. We just, it comes down to executing it. And you can have a great game plan, but if you don't execute it very well, then it doesn't matter. But, you know, I just didn't think we had a single player other than Haley Thompson, who I thought had a very good game with 15 points and I believe she had 10 rebounds. I didn't think that the rest of the players played very good games. I thought Kim's performance was a little subpar, and Sam, and you know, you just can't have that when you don't have that many kids that you're playing.
I know those type of games are always tough because when you lose in a situation that your season is over, and it's tough to go into the locker room and look at all the kids, but especially the two seniors in Kim and Kelly that have just played their final collegiate game.
Yeah, it's hard, and you know, you don't prepare for that. I mean, you prepare that you're going to win, you're going to keep winning. You don't prepare for losses. You don't prepare for your speech in the locker room on a loss. But those two have meant a lot to our program. They'll be missed, and but you know, I think that they've really helped us get our program to a place where we're making progress every year, and we just got to now take that big giant step forward to try to get this championship won. And you know, seeing what the men are doing is so awesome because Tim's had to build it from really nothing, and that's kind of what we're trying to pattern ourselves after too.
Yeah, as you do look forward, I'm excited about what you guys have coming back. Of course, Sam Martin, a second-team All-Mountain West Conference performer, and you know, Ladea Forte ran the point as a true freshman for you all season long. And you talk about Haley Thompson stepping up on the big stage in the Mountain West Conference Tournament. A game like that to finish out her sophomore season, I know, can only buoy her heading into next year.
Yeah, it's great. And you know, you look in the last couple of years, we just haven't had a lot of senior experience. Even this year, we just have 2 seniors. Next year, we'll just have 1.
Yeah.
And I think that the fact that all these young players have had so much playing experience throughout this year is only going to help us as we move forward.
Yeah, so expectations as you go into next year, I know we're going to be high. You guys were picked to finish 3rd in the Mountain West Conference this year. You accomplished that goal. I know as you look to the non-conference next year, get a few more wins and again do some damage in the Mountain West.
We have the similar non-conference schedule that we had this year as far as teams, but they're going to be at home, and we've been pretty good at home.
Yeah. Well, Kristen, congratulations on the season. It's been great to work with you once again. And,
thank you, Brian.
And we'll see you again coming up next year.
All right, thank you.
Okay, that's the head coach of Colorado State women's basketball, Kristen Holt, and that's going to wrap up the program. For Kristen and for CSU men's basketball coach Tim Miles, I'm Brian Ross saying thanks for joining us all season long here on the Ram Report.
Definitely unexpected. I was walking through the hotel and saw some tubas or whatever, and I was like, oh, that's got to be our band. So it was definitely cool.
Thanks for joining us on the Ram Report with Tim Miles. Join us again next time.